city which has the foundations, whose builder and maker is God. He made us partakers of his divine nature. We praise him cause ain't none that's greater than God. I would say of the Lord, he's my refuge and fortress, my God, and in him will I trust. He'll deliver from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. The young lions do lack and suffer hunger, but they that seek the Lord won't lack any good thing. Keeps all our bones, not one of them is broken. Our God is awesome, yes we serve a good king. Blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord, and the people chosen for his inheritance. High above from the place of his habitation, he looks upon the earth and its inhabitants. All hell is naked before him, and destruction has no covering. He stretched out the north over the empty places, and hangeth the earth upon nothing. He maketh Arcturus, Orion, Pleiades, and the chambers of the south. He spreads out the heavens and treads on the seas. His greatness and glory past figuring out. I sought the Lord and he heard me, delivered me from my fears. He's faithful and true and he makes all things new. He wipes away all my tears. In famine he shall redeem you from death, and in war from the power of the sword. You shall laugh at destruction when it comes, cause you know you're protected by the Lord. Oh, satisfy us early with thy mercy, that we might rejoice and be glad all our days. And establish that the work of our hands, the Lord will acknowledge you in all of our ways. It's a good thing to give thanks to the Lord, sing praises to the name of the Most High. Show forth his love and kindness in the morning, and also his faithfulness every night. I exhort you in earnest contempt for the faith that was once delivered unto the saints. For certain men have crept in unawares and are preaching the word for their personal gain. They reprobate concerning the faith, men of corrupt minds whose hearts full of hate. Lovers of pleasure, not lovers of God. They despise those who are good. Against such be on guard, or consider them clouds without water, trees that don't bear any fruit. They speak evil of dignities, despise authority, dead and plucked up by the roots. They're destitute of the truth and corrupt in their minds, supposing gain is godliness. That they're not of God is so obvious, they performing for their audience. They're like the raging waves of the sea, and foaming out their own shame. Wandering stars for whom he has reserved the torment of eternal flames. They're ever learning but are never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. But you know not doctrine, the manner of life, it says you should know them by their fruits. He is the head of the body, the church, and the firstborn from the dead. Also in all things he has preeminence, and how we partake of the wine and the bread. Yeah, we did esteem him stricken, smitten of God and afflicted. We were dead in trespasses, but now have been quickened, our access to God unrestricted. Oh, for he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and rewards those who diligently seek him. Half of the battles agreeing that we need him, cause without faith it's impossible to please him. Grace is the basis of faith. I will point to the cross where my debt has been paid. It's like I've been free from the weight, condemnation and guilt, but it's well worth the wait. We have sinned with our fathers, committed iniquity, we have done wickedly. Lord, you're the ancient of days, you exist from antiquity, your spirit quickens me. Though we have become a reproach to our neighbors, the scorn and derision to them round about us, you will pour out all your wrath on the heathen, and crown us with favor, and your shield will surround us. Abounding toward us all wisdom and prudence, set enlarge your borders, cause you'll have influence. Run the race set before you with endurance, cause inside of Christ dwelleth God in his fullness, whose grace is the basis of faith. I will point to the cross where my debt has been paid. It's like I've been free from the weight, condemnation and guilt, but it's well worth the wait. Bless our God, you his people, make the voice of his praise to be heard. His gospel is the power unto salvation, we love his holy written